There's a first look at the very early stages of what's going to be the Ableton Live setup for the old school gig. Saturday the 4th of May, Skylite Rooms, Warrenpoint for Big Ferg. You'll have seen that I got in the UDG pickfoam cases to accommodate different equipment. What I've also done since then is get some of this, I think it's that styrofoam white stuff, so it's a lot more dense. You can see your finger down right into that. That there is just a bit more rigid, which serves two purposes. It brings the equipment up, which is much better, because before it was just sitting down in there a bit. I wasn't really happy just sort of going over foam and dipping down for things. Whereas now it just sits perfectly, and also there's very little movement on it now as well. It's just really sturdy things up here, which, you know, when you're firing an awful lot of clips and things, fader movement, don't want it sort of bouncing up and down too much. It wasn't that bad beforehand, in fairness, but just much better with the stuff underneath, which is great. It's been a very long time since I've done anything inside of Ableton in terms of a live DJ type set. I'm pretty much building this thing again from scratch, from memory. I have to decide what all my tracks are going to be, effects, chains, and what I'm putting on for various tracks depending on what is there. MIDI, macro, mapping of all sorts to do. So yeah, a lot of work. In fact, there's the last bit of kit that I had done anything like this with. This one was set up, you know, 2 decks, and as you can see I had my EQs off this side, assigned that day crossfader and stuff. All sorts of MIDI mapping going on with that one. Not really necessary here because I've got more devices. Got a dedicated crossfader on the newer ABC4 to can work effects and things with this. So in that regard, much more tactile. However, I just need to go through and really figure out what way I'm going to approach it in terms of the workflow. I have in Serato pulled out a lot of tracks. So everything in here I'm going to take samples from, or actually completely rework, which is what the set's going to be. Old school tracks, no originals, maybe some parts from the originals, but I'm going to rebuild the rest of the track around some of the samples or completely just rework them. So all I've got done up until now is, first thing was me setting up with scratch effect things. So keep these down here and they will always be on that one there, regardless of where I go in terms of navigating, you know, up and down around the grids here. That's always going to be locked where I want it to be. Okay, so I've got these drum breaks looped up. I've got the clip right there, which you can trigger off over here. And then using this one to recreate the scratch sounds. Before I do anything, I will need to record this into the arrangement view so you guys can hear it in the video. Let's trigger that clip off. And then I've got control of my volume. And the scratch sounds up here, like I say. I've got 2 different samples in here, as in different sounds, and I'm going to add those and fill that row up there. This row here mimics the hand on the vinyl, the sort of wobble, sort of high quick or high sort of slow and smooth. This row here mimics the crossfader action, as in high quick or high slow it might be. Put it all together and get some really nice stuff going on. Could do with 2 hands, but yeah, let's just give this a go.